So this is my mom, Carol Seaver. She was on hospice, given less than a month to live, stuck in a wheelchair, on oxygen, congestive heart failure, RSD, fibromyalgia, asthma, and multiple prescription drugs and narcotics. Now, when you go get a prescription drug, how long do you need to take the drug usually? Forever. Like, okay, cool, great. This is going to fix my problem. Yeah, this will fix your problem. Okay, great. How long do I got to take this? Well, you just do this now. You just take this now. Why? Because the health industry is a for-profit business. It's a business. They put profit over people. They have to, because that's what it was created for. It was literally created for profit, not for people. It was created for profit. And it damn sure gets its profit, doesn't it? Mom was a cash register for some people. Because these doctors that prescribe those drugs, they actually get recurring revenue. They get a commission. Every time they prescribe one of these drugs, they literally get a commission off of that. This isn't a joke. This is literally how it works. They get commission. So now they get a recurring revenue. Every time they can get somebody hooked on a pill, they get a recurring revenue. The more people they can diagnose and get to believe they need these pills and to take those pills the rest of their lives, the more money they make. That's some crazy incentives right there. So they're like, how long do I need to take this pill? Well, you just take that now. It's forever, the rest of your life. What? And by the way, it's going to have some side effects as well. You're going to have migraines, maybe some shortness of breath, maybe some anal leakage. What? Like, that's worse than the problems that I had already. They're like, yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I know. But we got some more pills. We'll give you these other pills that'll get rid of your anal leakage. And we'll take care of that too. What? So now I got to take 5 pills? Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's okay. It's okay. We got you. We got you, boo. You're good. We love you. I love you so much. Now, they don't ever say I love you. Some crazy shit, huh? It's insane. But somebody just coming in like, hey, that's insane. You start getting like, somebody come and tell them that's insane. You start getting beat down. People are like, shut up. You're an asshole. Ugh, you don't know nothing. You know what? Even my mom said that to me. Even my mom, I'd never seen my mom mad in her entire life. She never got mad at me in my entire life until the moment that I told her she was responsible for her problems. She got mad. She's like, you're blaming me for this? I'm like, no. I'm saying you're responsible, not guilty. And I had to be willing to lose her. See, before we had this little agreement, I'll be your hero if you be my victim. It's an unconscious agreement. That's how I know that I love you, and that's how you know that you love me. We're just in this little thing together. It was a business model. It was an agreement that we didn't even know we did. So we think the agreement is what holds us together, but it's what keeps us apart. And so remember, I said, I love you too much to not offend you. I love you too much to not be willing to lose you. I'll tell you the truth. Even if you like get pissed off and you run away and you hate me, you can go tell the whole world about what a dickhead, what an asshole I am because I said what I said. And you know what? I don't care. It's worth it to me. It's worth it to me to tell you the truth. Even if you go out there and tell the world that I'm just some piece of shit, just telling people, just being an asshole. It's worth it to me because one person is going to hear it. And that one person's life is going to be saved. So I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. I'm going to stand for you. I'm going to stand for everyone who's ready to hear. I stood for mom and I was willing to lose her. I was willing for her to be angry at me. I didn't like it, but I stood my ground, and she started to wake up. And so now she's off hospice, off of oxygen, off of all of her drugs, out of her wheelchair. She rides horses and climbs mountains. How does that happen, John? Well, let me just tell you. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you focus on. So did mom want to die when she was dying? Nope. She did not want to die, but she was dying. Did mom deserve to die when she was dying? Nope. When you meet her in just a moment, you're going to realize, damn, that's the sweetest woman I ever met. She's just an angel. If anybody deserved to die, it's not her. But she was dying. When mom was dying, was she focused on dying? You can ask her. She's like, absolutely. Let me ask you a question. If you got doctors, experts that got paid the big bucks, that knew more than you know, and the nurses, and everybody told you you're going to be dying in 2 weeks, that's your only chance. You don't have any other option. You got 100% chance. All of them said you got a 100% chance. Second opinions, third opinions, everybody said you got a 100% chance you're going to be dead in 2 weeks. If somebody told you that, what would you be focused on? You'd be focused on dying. You'd be focused on what you don't want. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. So here's what I did. I knew what Mom's inspiring vision was. I knew her entire life. She always wanted to go see the humpback whales. And now here she is about to die, never having lived her dreams. So you know what I did? Now she's going to be dying in 2 weeks. But I had what you call faith. Faith. Now, faith without works is dead. So I had faith, but I had to take some sort of action to prove my faith, to express my faith, to receive my faith. So what I did is I booked a vacation for the entire family, including Mom. We were going to go take a cruise. We were going to fly to Alaska and take a cruise from Alaska or from Seattle to Alaska and go see the humpback whales in 2 months. Now she's going to be dead in 2 weeks. Now that looks great. John, why would you do that? She can't even get out of bed. She ain't going to be able to get on a plane. She ain't going to be able to get on a cruise ship. Especially she's going to be gone in 2 months. You at least, I mean, if anything, do it in a week. Said no, in 2 months. And so I go to Mom and I said, Mom, I know you're dying in a couple weeks and everything, but I booked a vacation for the entire family to go see in 2 months, we're going to go see the humpback whales. And Mom she was sitting there all excited. I'm dying. And then when she heard me say we're gonna go see the humpback whales, she goes, the humpback whales? I said, yeah, the humpback whales. Now y'all think I'm joking. You're gonna hear her in just a moment. She's gonna say, you'll hear. I'm not bullshitting. That's how she says it. The humpback whales. I said, yeah, the humpback whales. Yeah. What happened to her focus in that instant? You want to talk about shift? That was a shift. I'm dying in 2 weeks. I'm going to see those humpback whales. I don't know how I'm going to see those humpback whales, but I will live to see those humpback whales. In 2 months, I'm going to be on that boat. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm doing it. She shifted her focus from I'm dying to I'm living. So you heard my version of the story. How would you like to hear hers? You want to hear it from the horse's mouth? All right, let's bring her on up. Let's give Mom now. She doesn't hear very well. We're still working on that. We haven't figured out how to let that shit go yet, but we're going to get it. We're going to let that shit go too. But let's bring her up. Let's go give a big round of applause to my mom, Mama Carol. Come on, let's give her some love. Welcome to the stage, Mama Carol. All right.
Hello, Mama Carol.
Oh, yes. You know, that picture of me that's got all of the diseases, that's true. I was on oxygen 24 hours a day. I was in a wheelchair. I had fibromyalgia, I had RSD, I had congestive heart failure. My heart was only working at 20%. I had metal rods in my body. I needed surgery on my neck. All my organs were dying. And the doctor said, there's nothing we can do for you, Carol. We're going to put you on hospice because you're going to be dead within 2 weeks. And I said, dead? No, I'm not going to die. And they said, yes, we're sending you home on hospice. So I went home and I told John and I said, they tell me I'm going to die. I was destroyed. I wasn't ready to die. But I knew that these doctors had gone to school and they must know what they're talking about. So I began to focus on dying. I gave my body to donations and signed all of the papers they wanted me to. And that's what I focused on. And one day John comes to me, he says, Mom, you know, you're responsible for what's happening to you. And I say, what? I've never gotten mad at John before, but I did that day. And I told him, what are you talking about? These doctors know what they went to school for this. You don't know. He says, you have limited beliefs. And I said, oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Well, he gave me books to read, and I began to realize that, he may be right about that. And I was really excited the day that he came, and he says, Mom, I know all your life you've wanted to go see the humpback whales.
Wait, the humpback what? What did you want to see? The humpback what? What did you want to see? The humpback what?
He makes fun of the way I'm
not making fun. We're just having fun. We're all having fun together. We're making fun together with each other.
He says, Mom, I'm taking you to see the humpback whales. And I said, humpback whales? No, you're not. I'm going to be dead in 2 weeks. How can I go? And he said, well, we're going to go. And I made it. I didn't tell hospice I was going. We left the nurses and told them we needed a vacation and not to bother us. And we went. And we went out on a cruise boat. And then we got another boat and went out to look for whales. And the captain says, now don't expect to see any whales. I've been doing this business for 25 years. And it's very rare that we see any combination of whales. Okay, so I said, okay, all right. Well, we sail out in the water, and all of a sudden we look out, and here up comes from the water these 5 beautiful humpback whales. They were coming to get fish, but in my mind, they were coming to get a breath of air. They were going to live, and they told me that I was going to live. And I surrendered myself to God. I put my faith in forward, and I saw myself healed. And thanks to the humpback whales and John, we came home, and I told my doctors, I don't want anything to do with your medications. I don't believe that I'm dying. I believe that I'm living. And they said, oh, well, you're going to have pain medication. You're on heavy narcotics. There's no way we can get you off that. You've got to have that. And you're on a heart pill, Correct. And if you stop taking that one day, you'll be dead. I said, no, I don't believe that. I believe that I am going to live. And they said, well, we don't want to see you no more. We don't want anything to do with you. We're taking hospice away. And I said, that's fine. That's what I want. And do you know, as time went on, I was able to stop all those medications. My heart, yes, it's still beating. And I no longer needed a wheelchair. I no longer needed oxygen because I put my faith forward. And I knew that if I continued to do that, then I would see my vision of heaven on earth. You know, to be able to walk up steps that I hadn't done in 15 years. I had never, it'd been 20 years since I'd been out of a wheelchair because they kept telling me, oh, you're dying, you know, and this, that I had one car wreck after another and this and that. And I think to myself, if I can do this, you know what, if there's anyone else out there, I can make my mess become a message to them and they can put forward their faith. Because you can be healed. You have to believe and you can be healed. In my entire life, I spent with a closed heart. I was from an abusive family. All of you have heard the stories of different ones out there that we have gone through all of that. And it was my limited beliefs that took me back to make me feel that sickness was what I had to do. I went back from when I was a little girl and I was unworthy of love. And that's why my heart was dying, because I had closed off my heart, but now it was open and I was living. And now I look forward to a future of heaven on earth because my vision has come true. I told John not too long ago when we first got here that there was a mountain and there was the ocean. And I said, John, you see that? And he said, yeah. And I said, you see that? My vision has come true. I am living heaven on earth. And I thank you, God. And I am so grateful to each and every one of you for coming. And let us get together and stay together as a family, and we will wake the world up. They're sleeping. Some of them don't want to wake up, just like I didn't. I didn't want to wake up. I'd rather be a victim. At least I thought I was wanting to be a victim, but no longer. I am a creator, just like you are. We're consumers that create our own lives. But now we are, I forgot where I was, creators, and we create our destiny. And I thank you so very much, and I love you all.
All right, let's give a big round of applause. Get some big love to my mama. Huh? How about
Love
that?
you, Carol. Love you, Mom Carol.
Everybody, they love you.
They have any questions?
Love you, Mama Carol.
All right, they're all just saying they love
Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
So now I'm gonna call bullshit on all y'all. Like, oh, I can't. Bullshit. You done seen it now. You can't unsee behind the curtain. You can't put the genie back in the bottle. You know, it's really wild. So yeah, Mom was talking about. So we're here in Costa Rica, and we went to this beach at Manuel Antonio, and we're standing there on the beach. All our village, we're all hanging out together, just having a play day together. And then Mom's walking around, and I see her. And I'm like, what is she doing? She was just acting like kind of strange. So I walked over to her, and she's like, just like looking like this. I'm like, you okay, Mama? And she says, yeah, look right there. Look at those mountains. She's standing on the beach. She's like, look at those mountains. I'm like, yeah, isn't that beautiful? And she's like, and the ocean, look at the ocean. And look, I'm on the beach. Now, she had not been able to walk on the beach in a long time, and she loved the beach. And she's like, I'm here. I'm like, you're where? What do you mean? She's like, this is my dream. I'm standing in my dream. I'm here. I was like, oh, wow, that's beautiful. Now, but that's not it. So I was like, I looked up, I Googled, I don't know what happened, but I heard something about like there's whale sightings or something around in Costa Rica. So I Googled, I said, humpback whales, Costa Rica. And then the first thing that pops up, the number one place in the entire planet, the number one place for humpback whale sightings in the entire planet, 15 minutes down the road from where we are. 15 minutes, the number one place on the planet for humpback whales. You think that's a coincidence? No, Mama's a powerful manifester, and so are you. Everybody say, if Mama Carol can do it, I can do it.